So for this on-the-spot video quick response, again, this question comes from EN 101-2379. Like I said, I just finished office hours not too long ago, and this was a question that I thought everyone in all my classes might want to see the conversation. So the question was about Project 2, and you're wrestling with the text. Basically, you're writing an analysis of something of your choosing, given the choices that I've provided you. So the question is, what exactly is this project? I get it's analytical writing, and I just don't understand if we're writing about what we notice in a certain thing or if we're making our own version of the said thing. Could you clarify? Yes, I hope I can. So I responded to that person that this is a good question. So first of all, you want to make sure you look at the model essays, and that will give you a clue like, well, what is it that these other writers have done when faced with the same writing assignment? So what do you think they're doing? Are they reproducing the same version of the text, or are they interpreting it? Anyway, so what do you know and notice about what's happening with what those writers are doing in the models? So make sure you use the models is my point here. So you are definitely not recreating the text, but you are providing the reader, that's the rest of us. And here's the thing about this analysis. You can be sure that your audience is familiar with the text that you're talking about. So you do not have to summarize it. You should not tell them, okay, so this is the Simpsons episode about X, Y, and Z. Analysis says that the audience is already privy. They're already involved and they already know about the text that you're looking at. So no summary, because you want to spend your time interpreting it. So what I wrote is you're providing the reader, the people you know, the people you know that they know the text. So you don't have to worry about do they get it? They already know it. And they are now reading your interpretation of it. So the people you know in your audience, I guess, should say, in your audience, spell on the spot, audience, already knew the text. That's the starting point. So now what we are interested in is, well, how do you think this text means something? So what is your interpretation? What's your version of what the text means? So as noted in the introduction to the part 2 of our book, it tells us that wrestling with the text, or that you are using these close reading skills and also critical thinking skills about the world where this selected text exists. So we already bring some sort of knowledge to what's going on. All right, so we know about the world where the selected text, I'm gonna say text because you're only using one, text exists, and you are purposefully engaging in, quote from the book, an analytical encounter with the text, during which you, the reader of that text, no matter if it's written or video, what have you, the reader of that text, you make observations and you make informed arguments about the text. The informed argument means you are looking for, you're conducting research. You're not just putting forth your opinion because it's what you feel or you think or you like. You have actually went and did some investigations. So yeah, that means you might have to do some additional research. And going back to the models, look at the model text and see, did they use supporting documents outside research? Yeah, you might need to do that. But those supporting documents are not going to overrun the main document that you're looking at, which is whatever choice you made that I gave you out of the 4 choices you have for this assignment. Okay, so your job is to read closely and make observations so that you can make an informed argument about what the text means. You are using your observations and your informed argumentative thinking as a method of creating meaning. And this is the part I like the most, and cultivating unique insight. So what that means is, do not write your analysis for what you think is the right answer or what you think the instructor or your classmates or the readers already know. You're not trying to tell people what they already know. You're trying to show some unique, cultivate, grow, create out of what you have, create a unique insight, and that is yours. And that is how I'm answering this question. You can let me know if this was helpful or not by posting in Project2. And other than that, have a good day.